G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome to another week. Again, lots of great things to show you. Firstly though, if I may, is to talk about rice. Now you may have noticed rice is starting to increase in price, largely due to the drought. I think organically we're looking at about 10% of the normal harvest. So look, we're going to be in short supply. Brown rice will run out at some point, not too far down in the future. So basically we'll be relying on white rice, and then eventually I think just imported, which is of course our less preferred option. However, when all the Australian organic biodynamic rice is gone, there's no other alternative really other than to perhaps not eat rice, and so down the track we will also mention a few other grains and things that you can use to substitute rice. And next to the specials, firstly the kiwi fruit. Now these kiwi fruit are grown by our good mate John up at Conboyne, so they're nice and local. Now John was a little bit keen to get them off the vine earlier, and they came in a little bit too green, so we, as you're well aware, have had some issues with ripening and flavour, but I can tell you now this lot here that we've got have sweetened up beautifully, they're eating really, really nicely. Just to get your confidence back, we're doing them at $2.50 a kilo. There's an indication there, that's a kilo bag, so it's supremely good value. It's the flats and fans, which are the odd shapes, but look, they taste fantastic and an absolute bargain. Our next special for you is silver beet. Now this is the first of the autumn harvest from Pinehaven Organics, and we went out to visit Chris on his farm, so please have a little look. This was in the ground at that time last week, and Chris is going to be picking these fresh 3 times this week for us, so it'll be fresh picked for Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday, and you can't do any better than that. So let's go and have a look at his farm. Here we are at Pinehaven Organics. Let's go and see Chris. Here we are with Chris.
Righto. Silver beet coming to OrganicFeast very shortly. Matter of fact, next week, isn't it?
It is next week. It's going to be our featured special.
Done pretty well, this silver beet's had water over it a couple of times. This silver beet was planted about 2 months ago. Struggled a bit with the wet weather. Called a short dark green. I don't know where the short is, but of course they're looking like being pretty long. The little weeds you see underneath here, chickweed. All the experts say that plenty of chickweed's a sign of good healthy soil. Anyway, that's about the size of the bunches that you'll be seeing in the OrganicFeast next week. Fresh, straight from the garden. Give that a bit of splash with water and you won't see that fresh dirt. We don't like to give away a good fertile soil too much. Keep it here. There we go.
Oh, that's
quality
beautiful.
silver beet.
Beautiful. Oh, you're back. Now, silver beet, rich in dietary fibre, lots of vitamin A, C, E, K, and stacks of different minerals. We've also got up here a nutritional chart. Not to say that this directly correlates to that, but this was a study done some 10 years ago, and comparing conventional with organic. The calcium there, 1600 milligrams in the organic as opposed to 65 in the conventional. And the freshness of this, the fact that it's going to be picked in the morning, you'll get it that day, means that you will not get anything better, perhaps even if you grew it yourself. Bananas, nice sized hands, and beautiful eating for around the middle of the week. Now it gets a little bit boring this time of year in terms of new flavours, in terms of fruit. Of course we've got all the wonderful citrus from Patterson to look forward to, but a new flavour for this week is in grapes, Ohanas. They're quite a spicy grape, they're fairly sweet. They do have a reasonable number of seeds, but they do have really good flavour. So if you just want something a little bit different, Ohanas grapes. We also have Red Emperors, very sweet again, and a few seeds. Unfortunately all the seedless varieties have finished. Apples, look, we've got a stack of juicing apples at a really good price. We've also got good grade 2 galas. For me, these are actually the best eating galas that we had this week. We also have first grade. They're a bit bigger than these pieces. I had one earlier. The flavour was okay, but for me the texture was just not quite there. They're not as firm and crunchy as these grade 2s. The Granny Smiths are superb. The Fujis are the absolute standout. And once again, these are the first grade, but we also have some second grade available, which mean they do have some skin blemishes. Again, that's superficial, but they're, you know, superb eating. Jonathan's available this week from Pinehaven Organics in Victoria. I've never been a massive Johnny fan. These are okay, the flavour's really, really nice, but for me the texture's just not there. They're a little bit soft and not quite as crunchy as I would like them. Pink Ladies are magnificent, and the Golden Delicious are really, really good as well. Packham pears have taken over the Williams. Williams have essentially finished for the season. So Packham's nice soft. We've also of course got the Bear Bosch nice crunchy pears. Good supply of Tamarillos from our mate Helmet over at Teed Gardens. Now in citrus, the new season navels are really, really juicy and starting to sweeten up a little bit. The mandarins, a little bit hit and miss still as far as I'm concerned. Some are really good and some are not quite so good. It's a bit hard to tell until you start eating them. Bring on Patterson. Plenty of lemons, a few old season Valencias around. Nice flavour, but not anywhere near as juicy as the new season Valencias. Good supply of avocados. Another great supply of the Panama passion fruit, good sized pieces. Massive NASA certified pineapples, almost the size of a rocket. And brilliant. Custard apples are magnificent. Vegetables. This time of year is all about vegetables as far as I'm concerned. And so there's lots of wonderful things. The carrots, you open the box and just the smell, they smell so sweet and divine, they're beautiful. The zucchinis are really, really yummy too. Beautiful Swiss brown mushrooms, nice little button mushrooms. Beetroot, grate it raw into a salad or bake these little guys whole. Parsnips are just lovely, steamed or mashed into your mashed potato like Margie Brevelle suggested. Nice, clean, fresh button squash. Now you've got your vine ripened tomatoes, and we've got our nice round gourmets. Capsicum, we've only got green this week. There are no red capsicum available. Beans, the beans are absolutely brilliant. They're one of the standouts for the week. Corn's eating nicely. Kohlrabi, a few of you are starting to get a little brave and giving them a go. Other yummy greens, snow peas, sugar snap peas, broccolis, nice firm heads. An abundance of little cherry tomatoes. All your usual criminals from subsoil. This gold sweet potato, my favourite, the purple sweet potato. Plenty of giant Russian garlic from Armadale. Limited supply of the Italian garlic. As you can see, it is starting to show some shooting activity, so it's starting to lose some of its potency. But still miles in front of that Chinese garbage in the Le Supermarché. You could also grow that if you were so inclined. Brown onions just look lovely. They'll be great. Plenty of Spanish onions. The ginger's been superb. Some nice fresh turmeric, nice to grate into a curry. The taties are all fantastic at the moment. We've got great Desirees, Pontiacs, Sebagos, Ruby Lou, which is similar to Desiree, Russet Burbank, Otway Reds, which are a little bit similar to a Pontiac, Dutch Creams, and Nicolas. The collies this week are really, really good. Here's one fully dressed, nude, nice and clean and white, and beautiful and sweet. In lettuces, the little butter lettuces are really good. The cos, some of the best we've had in recent weeks. We didn't get any iceberg this week because it was just not up to standard. Also, don't forget all the pre-packs, beautiful ladybird, mescaline mixes and the like. Look, that's about all I've got to say for the week. Go the silver beet, it's beautiful and fresh. Get stuck into the kiwi fruit, much better than we had previously. Both are local, beautiful to eat, and very, very well priced. So enjoy and see you next week.